Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Monday. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. I'm going to be looking at the NFL Monday night football game and see how we can put some money in your pocket for tonight. All right, now look, this is how the show goes. I come up with my player props. I head over to the sports chat betting place bet tools, and I see if they're with me or against me. If they're with me, they're either hitting at a 60% clip, 80% clip to 100% clip. And if they're against me, they're just against me, man. That's all right. Sunday's over, and now we got Monday. Let me know, though. Did your team win on Sunday? Well, one of mine did. I mean, my Jaguars played my Atlanta Falcons, so, one of my teams was going to win. My Jaguars walked away with the win. My Falcons just looked just horrible. But let me know, man. Did your team win on Sunday? Did you guys pull off any upsets? Or, hey, man, let's just keep it going on for today. Monday Night Football. Who's ready to talk player props? Me. All right, man. Seattle Seahawks. Who we looking at in this spot? I'm going to be looking at DK Metcalf. Over 4.5 receptions or over 5 receptions. Whatever your book has it at, I like it. 15 receptions on the season. 19 targets. I like that percentage of balls that he's catching that's going his way. Going for 6 in his last game, 6 in this other game. Only going for 3 in his first game. I'm taking Metcalf over his reception prop in here. The New York Giants, they don't got cornerbacks like that. Player prop number 2. I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks rookie and Jigba Smith. Smith and Jigba, y'all know the deal, man. It's only low. It's at 2.5 receptions. Last game out, I think he only had like 1 reception. This is the thing. The game before that, he had about 5 in there. You know, the Seahawks are a team to where it seems like, hey, man, all 2 receivers or 3 receivers don't go off. If Metcalf goes off, Lockett doesn't. If Lockett doesn't, Metcalf doesn't. If in Jigba, y'all get the point. But look, 2.5 receptions. We're in what? Week 3, week 4, you got to get your rookie going and got him feeling good about being that #1 draft pick. So I'm taking a Jigba over 2.5 receptions. That's player prop number 2. Player prop number 3, New York Giants. I don't know what to do, but to give you guys something that's been good for me, so it could be good for you. Darius Slayton over 2.5 receptions is the player prop that I like in this one a lot, okay? Last games out, he was able to hit this all 3 of his games. 17 targets on the season. He's the one that's been playing with Daniel Jones for the last 2.5, 3 years. Really consistent out there. Not hurt. Not the best receiver, but the one that's going to show up and line up every single week with you. I'm taking Darius Slayton over 2.5 receptions. I gave him out last week, and he waited till I think like last minute and a half to hit. Hopefully it ain't on that time in this one, but hey, we're taking Slayton over 2.5 receptions. That's player prop number 3. Player prop number 4, Darren Waller, over 4.5 receptions, man. Yep, he's the new free agent that, the Giants got that was supposed to maybe, help them out and, get Daniel Jones to that next spot. They don't got a #1 receiver. Guess what? They don't even got a #2 receiver. And guess what? Their 3rd receiver should probably be somebody's 5th receiver. It's that bad out there, folks. So, yes, man, Darren Waller over his reception prop is at 4.5. Take it. If it's at 4, bang it. All right. Player prop number 5. Let's keep it going in live. All right, we're taking Kenneth Walker, over 66.5 rushing yards, man. Yep, same thing. The Giants defense, the defensive line is pretty decent, but Walker's showing that he can be that running back, that #1 back in there. Doesn't need that dual back system. Going for 97 yards last game out, going for I think 63 in his other game before that. So it's one of those things to where Seattle Seahawks, they're definitely going to be looking to run that ball ever since the days of beast mode. Player prop number 5, Kenneth Walker, anytime touchdown. I like it, man. I don't care what's it at on the books. It could be at a -110. It could be at a -105 or a -120. Whatever it is, I'm betting it, and I like it, man. When your running back gets in the goal line, I think Pete Carroll learned his lesson from that Super Bowl experiment. He's going to run the ball, man. So take Kenneth Walker anytime touchdown. All right? And on top of it, man, the Giants allowed 106 rushing yards to Connor. James Conner from Arizona. They allowed 85 to CMC. You don't think they're going to give 66.5 rushing yards to Kenneth Walker and let him run in there for a touchdown? I do. All right. Last player prop to get you on top. Daniel Jones over 34.5 rushing yards. This is one of the better mobile quarterbacks out there, man. What was it? 2 weeks ago, he had like 9 attempts for over 60 yards or 59 yards. Last week, the boy was scared. I think he only ran the ball 2 times to 3 times and had like 9 or 10 yards. I don't expect for that to be, this type of game plan for Daniel Jones versus the Seahawks. So we're taking him over 34.5 rushing yards. Now, look, if you guys want to see what I'm betting on, my best bets, head on over to the site PickDawgz. We got it all up there for you. Can't go wrong. Team me up with your 2-for-1 capper specials. We got baseball, we got college football, we got NFL, we got MMA and UFC. Can't get enough of it. Hockey's coming back around. Now it's time for the recap time. All right, we're taking DK Metcalf over his reception prop and Jigba over 2.5. Darius Slayton over 2.5 receptions. Darren Waller over his reception prop. Kenneth Walker over 66.5 rushing yards. Kenneth Walker anytime touchdown. Daniel Jones over 34.5 rushing yards. It's Millz Young here, part of PickDawgz. If you came right with the PickDawgz, stay on the porch.